Hey everybody, what is up and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to do a quick chrony test. We're going to be shooting a natural slingshot with .5 bands, 9mm clay over the chronograph, just to show you guys kind of what kind of speed you get with that setup. I mean, it's kind of crazy to me. Can't believe how fast it's actually zipping. It's a little overcast, so my chronograph's been a little, but I did finally get a chronograph. It was given to me by Jackalope Knives, which I thought was really cool, so I could chronograph stuff. I really appreciate it. So big shout out to that company for saying, hey, here you go, here's a chronograph. So anyway, we're going to zing a couple over here across the chronograph, and I'm going to read them off to you guys, and I'll try to post them up here as well so you guys can see the numbers. We're going to do just a little 3-shot string, maybe a 5-shot string. Let's see, but let's just see. I know you guys are curious. .5 bands, natural wood sling, and 9mm clay ammo, and we're going to see what we get here. I think you might be surprised. And I'm shooting at a target up there. So that was 240 feet per second. We'll post that up here. 240 feet per second with the first shot. And I actually hit my little steel target out there. You guys heard it ping. Hopefully I can do that every time, but it's a little tricky. He's out there at about 25 yards from where I'm standing. But it's a little prairie dog. Can't really see him, but let's see if we can do that again. Let's try it again, see what we get. Oh, just to the left. 241 was that one. So that's zipping along pretty good. This is a Caldwell chronograph, if you guys are wondering. That's what I'm using. Pretty standard chronograph a lot of people use. Let's try again. Oh, there we go. 240. So that's two 240s and one 241. Put that up there too. Let's see what we get. 9mm clay ammo. And this is the ammo you can get at Walmart, by the way. The little white ammo that you can buy in the little containers. It's cheap, so I like shooting it. It's clay. So that was 240 there. Let's see what we get. Oh, that was a duplicate. It said duplicate, so that's 240 again. So that's 3 240s. One 241. Let's see. One last shot with the natural. Let's see what we get. Oh, 239. So average speed is about 240 feet per second. .5 bands, 9mm clay ammo with a natural. But let's see if it makes a difference if you're shooting a natural versus shooting an HDP. Maybe that makes a difference. Maybe we get a little more speed. I don't know. If you guys are wondering too, my bands, I have a 30-inch draw length. My bands are cut at 7 inches. Then I mark it down to thing, and they're usually set up once they're on the slingshot at about 6.5 is where my bands are set up. So it's about 6.5 inches length once it's wrapped over the slingshot. But let's see if it makes a difference shooting an HDP, same frame, but an HDP over shooting a natural. Just curiosity, right? 242 with that one. That was a little to the left of the target too. 242 for the HDP. So just a curious experiment to see if one shoots, gets you a few more zips on it or not. .244. 244. Let's see here. 244, so that's a little bit faster. There we go. 241. So 243, 244, and 241. Or 242, 241. So that's 241, so we'll put that up there. So, was that 3? Is this 4? This is 4. 247. Woo! That's cooking. So let's see what we get on the next one. Last one. See what kind of numbers we got here. 242. So you are getting just a little bit more speed with an HTP versus a wood. That's kind of crazy, right? I mean, you're getting a little more zip off of this. I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's because of the material. They're at the same. They're both cut the same length and at the same length, so we're having the same draw length when we're shooting it. So that's interesting. So maybe you guys that are math wizards and scientist wizards can tell me why I'm getting a few feet per second more with an HDP plastic frame versus a natural frame, because that was just an interesting little test we did. So there you guys go. There's some speeds. 0.5 bands, 9mm clay ammo. Average speed with the wood was 242 feet per second, and I'd say average speed with this is probably around 244, because we were in that 240, well, probably 240, 243, 244, somewhere in there. I'm not a mathematician, but yeah, you're getting a couple feet per second more out of this for some reason. I don't know why. Same bands, precise bands, by the way. I don't know if told you guys that, but I'm shooting precise bands, same exact bands in 0.5. Going across the chronograph. So there you guys go. 0.5 bands, 9mm clay. Average speeds over 242 feet per second. I can't talk. Tell me, guys, what you think. Questions, comments down below. I'm going to be doing some more experiments with some more bands to see what kind of speeds we're getting now that I got this crazy thing. So, going to be fun. So, leave your questions, comments down below. Hope you guys like the video. We'll see you guys on the next one.